Hi everyone, welcome to my machine learning series for beginner. This episode one where we can understand what is the machine learning and how it's work and what is the types of machine learning is. In this series we can learn step by step with a real world example and also the project. Do not worry if you are a complete beginner. I explain everything in a simple language so everyone can understand. Let's get started. First of all, we can take overview about what we can learn in this video. First of all, we can do intro. First of all, we can do intro. Second one, what is a machine learning, and third one, we can see the what is the types of machine learning, what is the role of data in machine learning, and we can also take some case studies also. Yes. First of all, we can take intro. Uh, if you are ever imagining a world where the machine can decipher the language, recognize the phrase, and diagnose the disease, and even the making prediction without explicit program. This is why we are embarked on that journey through the even evolving the landscape of artificial and machine learning, where we explore the core concept, real world applications, and transformative the potential of this technology. This is why we can learn that technology. Yes, and this is the main. And this is the main. Then what is the machine learning? Machine learning is a subset of AI that focus on the development of the algorithms and model that enables computer to learn for make prediction and make a decision based on the data. Then what that mean? Before we can understood what is the machine learning, we can know about what is the flow of traditional programming. I think you know that what is the traditional programming. I can also explain you in a whiteboard. Then in a traditional programming, what happened? First of all, in a traditional programming. This is an traditional programming. In traditional programming, what happened? We have a data. Yes. First of all, we have a data, uh, and also having a we can define the sets of rules. Sets of rules. Then we can first of all we can have data and we can also have a sets of rules. As based on that rules, the based of that rules, we can further process with machine. Yes, machine and machine. What happened? What the rules are going into the machine. Then what happened? The machine process the data and gives the output. Yes, output based on the data and we can define the rule. Yes, based on that. This is a traditional programming. Yes. Also, we can take some simple example of traditional programming. Uh, for for example, we can take some basic example. We can take a traffic light system. Wait a minute. I want to explain that. Yes, this is an simple example. You can see here. In traditional programming, what we do if if the light is red, then what we do, we can stop. If the light is green, then what we do, we can go. Yes, it's a simple. uh, it is a simple example of traditional programming. Yes, that's not traditional programming. But in a machine learning, in machine learning works in this opposite way. Machine learning works in the opposite way. How? I can show you how the machine learning works. Learning, yes. In machine learning, what is the flow? Uh, First of all, we have a data. Yes, data is very important. First of all, we can have data. Yes, from that we can also have but we can also have the output, correct output, correct output. In a traditional process or traditional programming, we have data, but we do not have output data, correct data. Instead of that we can define the rules. We can define the rule. Yes. And in the machine learning we have a data and we also have a correct output, and correct output we can further process to machine and machine analyze 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 that data, analyze the data and correct output. Based on that output we get correct output. We can get output. And that's an a simple overview of machine learning. Yes, they are also having a depth in machine learning, but in a simple flow chart. What we can say, we can have a data, we can have a correct output data also, and on that data machine analyze that whole data, and then we can get a correct output. Yes. Yes. And they also figure out their rule by itself also. We can take some example. We can take same example of traffic. Some example of Same example as traffic light. But I want to expand that. Yes. Traffic light system. This is a simple to explain. This way I am taking that light. We can make a two columns. First one is light. Second one is output. Yes. Yes. This is a classification. This is a classification program. This is a classification example. I can teach you what is a classification, what is a regression, and there are a lot of things we can learn in further videos. Yes. Let's now we can you can see only what is this. Yes. First of all, we can take red. Red. The red 0, or we can take 1. This is a classification program. Green, light green. Then we can take output as a 0. Yes. And yellow. We can take output as a 2. Yes. I can explain that. I can explain that whole what this mean in further videos, but in today let's only see what happened. Yes. Then you were saying how machine learning was here. Yes, I can explain. Yes. Here having two columns. First one is light and second one is output. That's an output. If the light is red, the machine should learn to say 1. Yes. Listen carefully. If the light is red, the machine should learn to say 1. Yes, machine should learn to say 1. If the light is green, machine learn to say 0. If the light is yellow, the machine says to learn 2. Yes. Yes. Based on the data, they're having a lot of things. We want to train the model, and then they are predicting the correct output. Yes. But now they're having a lot of things. Now we just only see, and then now the next time we shows the color, the machine will predict the correct answer. Yes. If afterwards we can show the green, the machine knows output is 0. 0 means go. Yes. 0 means go. Yes. Afterwards. Yes. That's kind of machine learning. That's kind of machine learning. Yes. That's kind of machine learning. Yes. I think you know that. I think you understood that. What is the traditional programming and what is the machine learning programming. Yes. And we can come our PPT. Yes. I think you are understood. I think you are understood that what is the traditional process of programming and what is the machine learning programming is. I think no. I think you are understanding. And just we can go further. Then we can see what is the types of machine learning. This is a main. There are having 3 types of machine learning. First one is supervised learning and unsupervised learning, and third one is reinforcement learning. In this video, I can't explain that whole. In the next video, I can explain in a depth. I can explain in a depth. I can explain in a depth what is the supervised learning, what is the unsupervised learning, what is the also you know that what is the supervised learning. Why? And then why? Because of I can explain the example of topic like supervised learning example. Yes, that's a supervised learning example. Yes, that's I really tell you. But we can see in a depth also in a next video. Yes. Then we can go further. Then how we can train the model and what is the role of the data. Yes, here I can show you. Here I can show you. First of all, we can collect data from Renovent website. For practicing, we can take a reference of the Kaggle website, and then I will lot of websites. Yes. Afterwards, we can collect the data, and second process we can pre-process the data. The first we can pre-process data. We can do EDA process. We can we can remove the duplicates. We can remove the null values. I can explain in a further video. That's a very depth that's a very depth video. I can do in a next. I can do in a next. They're having a lot of things, EDA process, and lot of things. I can explain in further videos. And then third one is we can split that data. Why should we split data? I can explain in a further video. Yes. Let's today we can only see what is means we can today we are seeing only the flow. What is how we are building the model. Yes. Then we can split that data. Then we can train the model on the basis of there are a lot of algorithms that's like linear algorithm, logistic algorithm, or there are a lot of algorithms we can learn in further videos. And after and last we can test that model and improving the accuracy also. Evaluate the model and also improving the model. That's a simple overview of the how we can build a machine, how we can build a model, machine learning model. Is that's a simple. Let's go in further. You can see here a lot of case study samples. We can then think that where we are using these models. Yes. First of all, we can use this model in a healthcare section, finance section, retail section, manufacturing section, and lot more. For example, I can explain you in a health section what the models do. In a health section, the predicting the disease outcome. Yes, predicting the disease outcome. Yes, that's a simple. And what is the machine learning role in that? Machine predicts patient risk for disease like diabetes or a cancer. Yes, they are predicting before. The ML predicting the before. Yes, this is why we can take help of ML to predict the disease like diabetes or cancer. Yes, that's a whole scenario. We can learn step by step. So I can learn in further videos how we can how to train models. We can take a real world examples and we can take a real world data set. Yes. And this was a quite intro to machine learning. In the next video we will dive into the supervised learning and we create the sample machine learning project together. If you really like this video, do not forget to hit the like button and share the video with your friends and subscribe to channel, and see you soon in the next video.